Right, Assalamualaikum, and a very good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. Whoever is watching live here, welcome to the show, and whoever is watching recording on Facebook or even YouTube, thank you so much for joining. I really, really appreciate you guys spending your time with me here. Right, so yeah. Let's get into the topic. So basically, before kita pergi ke topik kita, okay, before I'm going to discuss the 10 ways you could do towards minimalism, okay, let's go back to the basics first. Jadi, I nak tarik sikit ke belakang. No? Kita dah, Alhamdulillah, we have been on this show for the last 12 months. Okay, I think it's 1 year. I don't remember, or maybe even more than 1 year. Yeah, it's 1 year. Okay, dah 1 year, Alhamdulillah. So we've talked about a lot of things. Okay, I just want to go back to the basics of, I just want to remind myself and all of the audiences here, why we do this show. So basically, just a little bit of my background. I came from the takaful industry. Okay, I came from the insurance industry. And what happened? Okay, I'm not saying everybody, but I would say most of the driving factor when you're in the sales line, right? I have to do sales. I have to sell insurance. I have to sell takaful for a living, right? So basically, most of the driving factors when you are in the sales line is all these material things, right? All these monetary things. Okay, benda-benda yang duit, let's say contoh kereta, rumah, okay, you have to get more clients, you have to get more sales, okay, you have to kejar recognition, okay, you have all these annual trips you can go to overseas, you have all these gifts that you could get if you do enough sales, right? And what happened is that me I am hardly motivated by money. Okay, I'm not saying that we don't need money or I tak perlukan duit ke apa ke. I'm not saying that. Okay, what I'm saying is that me personally, when I was in that line, okay, up until now, I was not motivated by money. And what I can see was that this is like 8 or 9 years ago, and as the years goes by, all this social media is driving a lot of attention, and people are seeking personal advice, seeking financial advice towards using this social media. And I think what happened is that the thing about social media is we have, okay, in this era, we have so many informations, okay, compared to the last 50 years, 70 years, or even 100 years, the access of information compared to, those previous times, we have so many ways to access information. And one of the information is personal finance, okay, macam nak settlekan hutang, okay, how you want to manage your debts, okay, how to manage your risk, okay, how do you want to manage your investments and trading and whatnot, right? So, but what happened is that when we get access to a lot of information, okay, what happened is we are bombarded by the information that is not even applied to us. Okay, simply say like this, not everybody should invest. Okay, I know some say that everybody should invest, but no, not everybody should invest, not everybody should trading. Okay, but everybody have to save. Okay, benda tu it's true, right? You can say not everybody needs insurance, everybody needs takaful and whatnot, right? So the thing is that when we are having a lot of information at our fingertips, a lot of all these financial advices, we are being bombarded by a lot of information. What happened is that we get overwhelmed, right? We get overwhelmed, and there are two problems in that. One, we have so many things to do, okay, and number two, there are so many things that we need to do that doesn't even apply to us. So we don't even need that extra advice, right? So that kept me thinking, okay, why not we do this one show where I combine minimalism, okay? If you guys, I'm sure you've guys heard of minimalism before, right? So let's do this one show where we combine minimalism and money. So dekat situlah datang dia punya nama Moneymalism. Okay, I'm just combining two things. Okay, minimalism and money, right? So the basics of practicing minimalism. By the way, I've been practicing minimalism living for the past 3 years, coming to 4 years. Okay, and I've donated kilograms of worth of technologies, of pants, shirts. Okay, I've sold a lot of things, so it is very, very liberating, right? Okay, so basically in minimalism, right? In everything that we do, we want to focus on the why. Okay, the big why. If you guys doing business, okay, banyak orang selalu tanya, okay, what is your big why? What is your big why? What is your big why? Okay, when we do something, even the smallest of things, you must have your biggest why. Okay, why there should be, kenapa macam kena ada why yang kecil ke or why yang besar ke? Every why should be your big why, right? So in business, let's say your biggest why is your family. Your biggest why is your mother or father or parents and whatnot, right? So when we do something with purpose, okay, when we do something with purpose, we can go to that direction with a drive, okay, with motivation. Okay, the thing about motivation is it needs passion. Then you can put it into action towards that direction. Okay, tu boleh ambil that rhyme. Okay, so if we are doing something with passion and you know, with motivation, going to the right direction, why can't we do the same things in personal finance? Why can't we do the same, we apply the same concept of minimalism into personal finance? So jadi bila kita buat suatu benda, kita mesti kena tahu, we really do have to know, okay, I'm doing this because of that. Okay, I'm doing because of this. Dia tak boleh macam, okay, people are posting about investment, okay, I should invest. Okay, people are posting about ni and then they have the referral code. If I join this, I get something in return. I mean, if you buy something, okay, if you subscribe on something, if you do something without a direct effect into your life, I think it means that we are not doing it on purpose. Okay, we are not doing it on purpose. All right. So basically, applying the same concept of minimalism, doing everything with a big why, okay, with purpose. So we put it into personal finance, and we dive down into the details of, okay, apa yang kita kena buat in personal finance, right? Okay. So yeah, that is how the channels came up. So itu sebab kita tubuhkan channel ni, and we want to focus on the minimalism ways of doing financial. Okay, alright. So basically hari ni I nak ceritakan ada 10, okay, I have 10 tips on how you can go minimalist in your personal finance. Okay, let me share my screen. Hold on. Share. Okay. All right. Okay. By the way, guys, if you have any questions you want to ask, just comment on, just, you know, put your comments in the comment sections down below. If you're on Facebook, then comment kat bawah. If you're on Facebook pun sama kat bawah. All right. So this is my 10 tips. Okay. Tips number 1 is assess your credit or card statement. So basically kita selalu shopping. Okay. I think, you know, the good part of this past 2 or 3 years, kita dah mula convert daripada, you know, cash spending towards, you know, using our my debit or credit card. Okay, sebab sekarang orang dah, most of shops dah tak nak accept cash kan. Banyak semua suka kita bayar pakai apps ke ataupun bayar pakai kita punya card, debit card or credit card. Okay, so the first thing that you can do is assess your debit or credit card statement. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so the first step is assessing your debit card or credit card statement. So jadi every month kadang-kadang kita ada notification daripada bank, okay, credit card statement ataupun bank hantar you punya bank. Okay, so what we can do ialah, okay, is to understand where we are right now. Okay, jadi kita tak boleh nak pergi mana-mana without knowing where we are right now. Let's say for example kita buka Waze. Okay, let's say kita buka Waze. The first thing that you want to know bila kita buka Waze ialah kita nak tahu, okay, dia mesti suruh search, okay, where do you want to go? Okay, destination, kita pun search. Let's say contoh kita nak pergi KL. So kita pilih KL and then kita pilih tempat mana kita pergi. Okay, let's say nak pergi restoran dekat KL, any restaurant. Okay, let's say the Dome, KL, KLCC contoh. So you the Dome, then what happens? Apa yang Waze akan buat? Waze akan calculate where you are right now, okay, bila waste ni dia tahu where you are right now, you ada dekat mana, and then baru dia tahu okay, berapa jauh daripada your location kepada Dome KL. Okay, how long it we going to take, how is the traffic like, okay, berapa banyak jalan boleh di sana, what routes you can take. So sama juga in in personal finance, you must know where you are going first. Itu satu. Nombor dua ialah you have to understand where you are right now. So jadi kita tak boleh macam cakap, okay lah aku rasa bulan ni tak nak spend banyak kat makanan lah. You can't say that. Why? Sebab kita mesti kena tahu, okay, berapa banyak aku spend makanan last month. So jadi kalau aku nak kurangkan, if I want to reduce my spending on F&B, on foods and beverages, then I should have a specific number. Let's say last month I was spending 1,500 on food. Okay, sebab banyak makan keluar, makan kat Chili's, Dome, Tony Romas and whatnot. Alright. So you know you are spending too much last month. When you have a goal this month, let's say contoh goal you ialah, okay, I want to spend less on F&B this month. Okay, your goals cannot be vague. Dia tak boleh macam, okay, you not spend less. How less? Okay, berapa banyak? Is it 1% less? Is it RM1 less? Semua benda tu is less. Okay, so jadi when you have a figure, let's say contoh last month I'm spending 1,500 on F&B. Okay, so this month when kita cakap, okay, I want to reduce my F&B spending, so what you can do is that, okay, how much you want to reduce. Okay, when you know how much you want to reduce, and then you boleh further discuss dia punya details with yourself or with your spouses, with your family, which is, okay, berapa kali kita nak makan kat luar, berapa kali kita nak masak kat rumah. Okay, berapa kali, how many weekends we can go out and eat at, let's say you suka sangat makan lamb ribs dekat Tony Romas kan. I baru makan last two week kan. Okay, so let's say you suka makan this lamb wrap kat Tony Romas kan, sekali beli dah $100 something like that. So jadi bila you makan benda tu, then you should discuss, okay, maybe this month daripada makan seminggu sekali, maybe I should eat it like 2 minggu sekali. Okay, when you have this specific steps towards your goal, then it will be so much easier daripada kita set some, okay lah hari ni aku nak reduce spending. Alright, so on this first tip is kita kena tengok balik kita punya credit card dengan debit card statement, ataupun tengok you punya banking account statement, whichever you use it the most. Okay, I suggest, sebab mungkin nak tengok semua susah lah kot kan. Okay, so maybe choose one that you pakai selalu, you occasionally use. Let's say contoh you sekarang dia pakai debit card, so you boleh download you punya debit card statement. Okay, dia boleh download online. Sekarang everything online kan. Okay, so you boleh pergi dekat online, you tengok balik you punya debit card statement. Okay, what you going to discover is that bila you tengok balik you punya debit card statement, tak payah tengok semua nombor pun, tak payah nak kira pun. Okay, tak payah macam ambil satu, okay, how much spend, itu dekat dalam app pun dah boleh tengok kan. Okay, bila you just go through saja, okay, what you going to find is that you akan jumpa satu atau dua benda yang macam trigger you macam, banyak sangat lah aku spend dekat sini. Okay, guys, to have a motivation towards doing something is kita just nak tahu satu atau dua point je. Okay, yang betul-betul boleh push kita towards apa yang kita nak buat. Let's say contoh bila kita nak kawal kita punya spending kan, kadang-kadang kita nampak satu benda je. Let's say, aku ni termakan banyak sangat lah kat Tony Romas. Last month je aku makan 6 kali dah 600. What if kalau aku mungkin reduce jadi 1 atau 2, I dah simpan 500 kat situ. So sama juga. So bila kita tengok dekat you punya debit card ataupun credit card statement, atau you punya spending statement kan, tak payah tambah semua. Okay, I don't want you to do benda yang susah yang macam nak kira lah benda semua, tak payah. Okay, just sift through, just tengok je you punya statement, just tengok satu persatu, you tengok nama apa, benda apa yang you spend, tengok berapa amount, just tengok, and you are going to find that ada satu ataupun dua, okay, ataupun mungkin lebih, okay, at least one expenses yang you rasa macam, aku rasa aku banyak sangat lah spend kat benda ni. That is enough. Okay, that is your trigger point untuk nak bagi you realize that you are spending too much on something. That is enough. Okay, tak perlu nak go through all the details, how much aku spend bulan ni, tak payah. Okay, because when we are finding purpose, okay, when we are finding why, kita tak perlu pun tak perlu, kadang-kadang sometimes kita tak perlu pun go all in nak tahu untuk nak go all out. Right? So bila you tengok statement, bila you tengok you punya statement, just ambil je satu dua benda yang you rasa macam, aduh, terlebih sangat lah banyak spend kat sini, then you just take that one point in, then terus letak dekat you punya actionable points. Okay, at the end of that activity, what you should feel is that, okay, this one aku rasa aku spend terlalu banyak, so next month you going to cut down you punya expenses, okay, on that particular area sahaja. Tak perlu ambil drastic changes or drastic step sampai kena potong ni. Okay, lama-lama kita pun fed up, because bila the step is too big, okay, it's for us to progress. Tapi kalau benda tu small steps, insyaAllah progress tu lebih mudah, sebab kita take baby step kan. Sama macam lari marathon. Let's say contoh lari marathon, kita tak selalu lari sangat, tapi ni masuk marathon, cuba kalau daripada awal tu kita cuba maintain setiap satu langkah tu 1 meter, besar kan lari kan. Okay, you're going to find it very much difficult daripada start of the marathon sampai last tu you just jogging kecil je. Okay, tapi kalau kita start marathon, kita terus lari, kita akan penat, dan terpaksa slow down balik, dah dapat tenaga balik, dan lari balik kan. Lepas tu dah penat, stop balik. So that's why motivation ni, okay, motivation ni needs management. Okay, we all need motivation management. So bila kita punya motivation is high, we know kita kena tune down sikit supaya when the motivation is low, tak susah sangat nak naik atas. Okay, does it make sense? Banyak orang bila ada motivation, dia boleh perform, let's say this is dia punya peak performance, okay, ataupun bukan peak, this is dia punya this is dia punya performance yang I'm losing words here. Apa nak cakap? Tak kisahlah. This is the optimal performance. Okay, this is the optimal performance. This is the peak performance. It's very different. Okay, optimal performance use less energy, tapi you punya output sama. Okay, so let's say kita ambil the same concept So let's say kita punya motivation untuk optimal performance is dekat sini, tapi sometimes bila kita ada motivation is high, kita punya performance kita cuba akan push, okay, boleh buat lagi. But although this is your peak performance, but it is not your optimal performance. What happen is that bila you demotivated, okay, bila you punya motivation level jatuh, you akan tengok balik, okay, aku semalam aku perform macam tu. You akan tengok sangat-sangat tinggi, rasa macam rasa macam susah nak sampai balik you punya peak performance, faham tu? Okay, tapi kalau let's say contoh, when motivation is high, you still maintain you punya optimum performance. Let's say bila you punya motivation is low, it's easier to pick back up untuk nak sampai balik dekat tengah-tengah ni. Alright, so it's about you still have to manage, okay, macam mana macam mana you do your usual things when you ada motivation dengan bila you tak ada motivation, right? So that is the first tip. Tengok balik dekat mana you punya expenses yang you boleh tengok dekat you punya debit card and credit card expenses. Then you dive deep. I mean, you just sift through, just look at one by one, find that or even 2 things that make you realize that you are going sideways. Okay, you are going sideways and you need to be on track. Okay, so that is tip number 1. All right. So tips number 2. Sorry. All right. Slash out your newsletters. Slash out your newsletters. Believe it or not, okay, kita punya email, right, are being flooded by newsletters every single day. Okay, every single day. I tak pernah tengok lagi orang yang tak newsletter, because everybody shops online now. Everybody shops online. And what happen when you shop online, bila you register on dia punya website ke apa ke, they will force you to put your email in, and if you want to opt in the newsletters, right? Okay, so the next step that you could take is you have to slash out your newsletters. Why is this? Because what is the purpose of newsletters? What is the purpose? What is the main purpose of newsletters? The main purpose of newsletters is to sell you something. Okay, is to tell you about their product, is to tell you about their services, is to tell you about discounts, is to tell you about holidays, discounts, celebrations, and whatnot. All right. So when we subscribe to newsletters, right, we are giving away some of our financial focus towards the newsletters. Okay, tak kisahlah dia dah masuk je dan kita terus delete ke apa ke. It is, if you even require like 0.1% to delete that email, okay, it will distract you. It will distract you. Okay, because newsletters, the main purpose is to sell you something. Okay, the main purpose of the newsletters is to sell you something. And what happens is that when we have too many newsletters, our mind will get cluttered. Okay, and sometimes it will distract us. Let's say contoh kan, you don't need a particular thing pun, but then bila newsletter tu datang, it gives you an idea of, hey, you need this, hey, you need this bag, hey, you need this wallet, hey, you need this biscuit, oh, I don't know. Okay, tak kisah kita subscribe apa-apa bukan. So basically dekat bila kita ada newsletter ni, dia akan beritahu dekat kita, okay, you need this, you need this, you need this, you need that, you need that. Okay, so basically when we slash out, bila kita tutup kita punya newsletter, okay, subscribe, you can open your browser right now, okay, or even after this show, you just subscribe one or two every single day sampai you boleh achieve box 0 of newsletters, right? So my advice is only subscribe to newsletters that have the same purpose to where you want to go, okay? Because I believe every single one of us have like one single destination, okay? Every one of us have one single destination. So the way to know that if this newsletters is, you know, is subscribe worthy is to reevaluate what is the newsletter is for. Is it for a temporary pay I feel right now? Okay, is it a temporary need? If it is, then you know you better off unsubscribe to the newsletter. Okay, when you need, then you can just look for it. Okay, you don't need the newsletter to remind you every single day or every single week or even month of, you know, why you need to buy this or you need to buy this and that. Okay, so that is tip number 2. Unsubscribe to newsletters. Right, next tip. Okay, look at your online shopping history. Okay, look at your online shopping history. So, sama, I pun shopping online. Okay, dah macam-macam dah beli online. Okay, so another thing that you can do is look at your online shopping history. I'm not sure if Lazada ataupun Shopee boleh buat, but Amazon, what you can do with Amazon is that you can export you punya shopping history, then you boleh tengok balik satu persatu. Okay, because I use most of the macam eBay, all this kan online kan, sebab some benda yang tak ada dekat Lazada dan Shopee pun, then I have to look for it overseas kan, right? So basically what we can do is that we can look back at our purchase history dekat dalam Lazada, dekat dalam Shopee, dekat dalam Amazon or eBay or whatever shopping that you have. Okay, and the goal is to understand, okay, is to look at how we are spending our hard-earned money. Okay, how we are spending our hard-earned money. You can do this very, very simple activity. Okay, you boleh ambil je first page history dekat you punya shopping center of choice. Okay, tak kisah dekat Shopee ke Lazada kan. Okay, maybe kat Malaysia ni famous Shopee kot. Okay, so basically let's say you just go to Shopee punya history. Okay, one simple activity, it only requires 1 minute. What you can do, kat history kan ada banyak-banyak page, you boleh loading page 1, page 2, page 3, ataupun you boleh scroll ke bawah. Okay, what you can do is that you just only take the first page. Okay, you take the first page of Shopee ataupun Lazada, you just add up berapa total yang you dah spend for that one page alone. That is one way. And lagi satu ialah you boleh tengok, okay, this is much more impactful, from the last month yang you dah spend dekat Shopee ataupun Lazada or all these online shopping centers, okay, you just add up dalam bulan tu dah berapa banyak you spend on that particular app. Okay, have you put your money dekat dalam Shopee, how much you have put your money dekat dalam Lazada. And the next activity that you can do is that cuba you tengok balik each and every item that you have spent dekat online. Is it still being used up until now? Okay, are you still using it up until now? Ataupun just masa tu impulse buy, you rasa macam, weh, best ni beli, mana tu kalau beli kasut boleh lari lagi laju ke, weh, kalau beli treadmill boleh lari lagi banyak ke kan? Okay, so basically what you can do is that tengok balik, adakah barang-barang ni you memang tak pakai ke, ataupun still pakai sekarang ke? Right? Because we can find that sometimes most of the things that we buy is just an impulse buy. Mungkin kita pakai seminggu ataupun 2 minggu or maybe 2 bulan. ataupun sebulan kan, and then kita dah tak pakai dah. So that is a waste of money. Okay, we should not buy things like macam kita akan pakai in the future, because we can't hold the future into our hands. Okay, kita tak boleh control masa depan, apa yang akan jadi pada masa akan datang. So sebab sometimes kita beli online ni because kita fikir macam ni kalau ada ni senang ni, kalau ada ni senang ni, kalau ada ni senang ni. Okay, semua rasa macam senang. Nanti kalau jadi macam ni, ada ni. Kalau ada macam ni, jadi macam ni kan. Okay, so my tip is that only buy the things that you can immediately use, okay, terus boleh pakai and continually use. Okay, you boleh pakai sekarang dan teruskan pakai barang tu in the upcoming future. Bukan macam 1 atau 2 kali pakai dan you rasa macam tak ada apa kau nak buat, dan membazir kat situ. So you bayangkan, let's say you buy something harga dia RM50, harga dia RM100, and you boleh tengok kat benda tu, it's just that is money converted into things yang tak pakai, yang tak ada value. It's very wasteful. Okay, it's very very wasteful. So right, so that is the next step. Okay, so boleh so tengok balik you punya history kat Lazada and Shopee, all these online shopping centers. You tengok balik you punya history, tengok apa yang you betul-betul nak pakai, then you know that is a justified purchase. Tapi benda yang dah tak pakai, what you should do, okay, which is my tip, sell something. Okay, sell something. So sometimes kita dah ada banyak benda yang kita dah tak pakai. Okay, you really don't need to hold on to things lama ataupun banyak. Okay, so what you can do is you can sell something. Okay, jual benda-benda you dah tak pakai, you boleh jual online. Alright. Okay, so what we want is that we want each and every item yang ada kat dalam rumah kita semuanya dipakai almost every single day. Kalau benda tu kalau if a certain things is underutilized, then dia punya cost akan goes up. Let's say for example, okay, I love to things, I suka fikir macam ni lah, okay. I love to think things like this. Okay, macam ni. Tongue twister. Okay, think things. Okay, I suka fikir macam ni lah. Let's say for example, I bought a phone. Okay, let's say contoh I beli telefon. Okay, so katakanlah you beli telefon harga dia RM1,500. Okay, RM1,500 you can get a decent phone already. Kan sekarang RM1,000 pun dah power dah kan. Okay, let's say you buy RM1,000 punya phone. Okay, or $1,000 punya phone. Okay, so but if you use that every single day, okay, sampai you tukar phone tu, let's say contoh average orang pakai telefon 2 tahun kan. Katakanlah you pakai phone tu, harga dia RM1,000 dan you pakai every single day, then the cost of owing that particular product goes down. Why? Let's say contoh kita pakai 2 tahun, there's 600 days. Dan kalau harga phone tu harga dia RM1,000, so apa yang I suka buat ialah RM1,000 bahagi dengan 600. I can't do that. I kena buka calculator. Okay, let's say 1,000 divided by 700 hari. Okay, so the cost for one day I pakai phone tu ialah RM1.50, RM1.50, and that is cheap. Okay, okay tak kalau you bayar RM1.50 sehari untuk pakai telefon tu? Okay lah, okay sangat, because you pakai barang tu. That's why, contoh kan, kalau katakanlah barang tu murah pun tapi you tak pakai, dia punya cost ni mesti akan goes up because you never really used it. Let's say contoh harga barang tu RM50, tapi you hanya pakai sekali je, maksudnya harga barang tu RM50 untuk that one time use. Tapi katakanlah you beli barang harga dia RM50, you pakai benda tu 5 kali dan harga barang tu jadi RM10. Okay, because you pakai benda tu for 5 days. So kalau contoh 5 hari divided by RM50 harga yang you beli barang tu, then harga cost of pakai benda tu, utilizing that is just RM10 sehari. Mahal lagi tak? Kalau rasa mahal, then you should even use it more. Okay, so cuba fokus kepada benda-benda yang kita nak simpan ni, ialah benda yang kita pakai almost every single day. Alright, tak perlu banyak sangat sebab you know, everything that you buy, everything yang you choose to keep inside your house, dia mesti bring some sort of value. Okay, either value bagi you ketenangan minda ke, okay, ataupun dia bagi family you happy ke, dia mempermudahkan you nak buat kerja ke. Okay, must have a purpose. Kalau tak ada purpose, dan ibaratnya macam kita, let's say contoh you nampak, let's say you buy headphones lah, headphone harga RM200, contoh you tak pakai kan. So what if you nampak headphone tu macam duit, terletak je dekat situ, tak ada siapa ambil. You tak boleh ambil dah duit tu. Kenapa? Sebab dia dah stuck dekat dalam item form. Okay, dekat dalam physical, dekat dalam dia punya product punya form. Right? So itu cara I view things lah. I view products in my life. So that's why every time I rasa macam dah tak pakai dah benda, I will try to either donate, okay, ataupun I just give away. I selalu panggil dia sebagai transfer of ownership. Okay, kita supaya orang lain boleh benefit from that particular item. Ataupun the third thing I would do is I would sell it off. Okay, kalau contoh dia high value item and I think I could get a decent value of it, then I can try to sell it off. Right? So try to sell something. Okay, jual something, benda yang dah tak pakai, just let it go. Transfer the ownership to someone yang betul-betul boleh pakai every single day. So insyaAllah kat situ you still get your, you get your some of your money back at least. And the second thing is that you are giving value to other people. Okay, so giving value to other people doesn't semestinya you kena sedekah je ataupun you kena bagi orang duit ataupun give only your energy. You could also donate all the things that you don't use, you rarely use, you jarang-jarang pakai, you bagi ke orang, and if orang tu benefit from the item that you give, so insyaAllah you've done a good deed over there. Okay, right. So that's tip number 3 or 4, I guess. Okay, let's go on to the next tip. Okay, tip number 5. Empty your cart. Empty your cart. I kena tulis sini, cart. Apa cart yang kita perlu empty? Okay. So what happened is that basically, because now shopping is all online, okay, what we find is that kadang-kadang kita ada benda yang kita nak beli, okay, tapi rasa macam you want to buy something, you went on to Lazada and you search for a particular item that you really wanted, okay, you really wanted, let's say you jumpa this sports shoe, you really wanted because during PKP, okay, during COVID, you want to run more, okay, you want to go to the gym even more, right? Okay, so basically, let's say you went on to Lazada or Shopee, you find this good sport shoes, you put it into your cart thinking, okay, nak beli ni, okay, I want to buy this, but dah letak sini dulu lah, okay, maybe I just put it in the cart first. Okay, so what happened is that is not the only thing that we put in our cart. Let's say contoh you find baju yang you suka, letak dalam cart dulu lah. Let's say you nak beli iPhone, phone cable, rasa macam nak beli, letak dalam. So what happened is that our carts ni dia dah start build up banyak benda. Okay, and sometimes the unique thing, bukan unique, the interesting thing is that bila dia terletak dekat dalam cart tu, bukannya kita beli pun. Bukannya kita beli pun. Masa kita cari that item, that particular item, masa kita cari that particular sport shoes, kita fikir what? Kita fikir, ush, ini kalau ada ni, then I will run more. Kalau ada ni, aku akan pergi banyak gym, okay, I will run the treadmill or whatnot. But dia dah duduk dekat dalam punya shopping cart more than a month, more than 2 months, more than 3 months. And you are able to live, okay, you are able to still go to the gym, you still able to run, you still able to exercise without even buying the shoes. It means that we might not even need to buy that particular sport shoes pun. Okay, jadi kalau benda betul perlu, you mesti akan directly terus buy, tak fikir apa dah, because you really need it. Okay, you memang dah kena push to the corner, no, I have to buy this, you mesti akan buy. Okay, tapi kalau benda tu tak important, kalau benda tu if you don't own it a day, it doesn't feel anything. Kalau you tak beli within this month, you don't feel anything. That means there is no real need. It's just another want. Okay, need is something that if you don't have it, habis, mati. Okay, tak ada mati. Okay, habis, I mean, you can't do your work. Say you need a laptop untuk nak buat kerja. It doesn't even matter what kind of laptop it is, but you need a laptop. Jadi kalau tak ada laptop today, you can't do anything. That is a need. You have to buy a laptop to do your work. Right? So reassess balik, kita tengok balik kita punya shopping cart. Jangan habis kat shopping cart, tak letak kat shopping cart, letak kat wishlist pula. Letak kat wishlist ataupun dalam love punya list kan. Okay, so try to clear those two things out. Okay, because I personally pun memang still ada things that dalam shopping cart yang I dah clear. Okay, so I came up with this idea to clear your shopping cart and also clear your wish list ataupun watch list. Okay, benda yang if you didn't even tak ada beli within this few weeks, few days or few months, maksudnya kita tak ada betul-betul perlu benda tu. Alright, so yeah, so empty our shopping cart. Right. Okay, by the way guys, if you have any questions, Oh, Syed Adri. Okay. Assalamualaikum. Salam Syed. Thank you John. Sorry, baru tengok komen kat tepi. Alright. Okay, let's go on to the next step. Okay, cancel subscriptions. Cancel subscription. Guys, in this day and age, subscriptions banyak sangat. Okay, terlalu banyak yang dah bertukar daripada bayar yang bayar one off payment kepada subscription basis. Okay, dulu kan, because I love using apps dekat dalam my phone. Okay, ada certain things yang apps yang bawa yang give yang give good value. I love to buy apps. Okay, tapi sekarang tak adalah, since tak ada, there's no new need for apps kan. Okay, so basically sekarang dulu banyak orang boleh just pay one time lepas tu dah tak ada dah. Okay, what happen now is application dekat phone pun dah bertukar kepada subscription basis. Okay, previously kita ada apa yang subscription? Dulu yang memang kena subscribe, yang selalu orang subscribe ialah TV lah, Astro. Okay, banyak orang kena subscribe Astro. Lepas tu the next in line telefon. Okay, mungkin sekarang Astro tak ada, nombor satu mesti internet. Okay, kita kena subscribe kita punya internet, Wi-Fi, time, tak kisahlah apa you guys pakai, Maxis kan. Okay, you kena bayar internet setiap bulan. Then kalau tak cukup internet, then you kena bayar Netflix setiap bulan. Then siapa pula tengok Hotstar, kena bayar Hotstar. Lepas tu HBO pun subscription. Astro, okay, lepas tu kita ada application dekat phone. Sekarang dah banyak subscription basis. Dulu kalau you suka app, you boleh terus beli. Sekarang semua subscription. Application kat phone pun subscription. Siapa yang ada subscribe online classes, sekarang semua subscription. Okay. So kalau you magazine, you ada magazine subscription. You ada news subscription. Siapa suka tengok beritakini.com kan, I tak subscribe lah. Okay, you can buy subscription tu. So jadi not only all this digital consumerism yang kita kena subscribe. Sekarang ni what I say based on subscription is that benda tu is not fully ours pun. Okay, tapi untuk nak pakai benda tu kita still kena bayar something. Okay, and kalau you perasan sekarang ni perabot pun tapi dulu kan, tapi sekarang I think lebih mudah lagi. Because why? Sekarang ni online payment, this online system semua push untuk bayar monthly, low monthly fees, tapi then you kena bayar setahun ataupun 2 tahun. What happen is that although fee ni individually dia nampak sikit tau. Contohlah Netflix, sebulan what? I bayar sebulan RM50, I tak ingat. Dia ada like ada tiga tier kan. Okay, let's say lah I bayar Netflix lebih kurang dalam RM15, RM20. Is it true? I tak ingat. I think it's around RM20 kot yang ada 3 tier. The first tier is RM20 kan. Let's say contoh, kalau kita tengok Netflix semata-mata, memang nampak murah, RM20. Okay, tiba-tiba datang pula Disney Hotstar, 3 bulan RM50 kan. So tambah pula Disney lagi sikit. And tak cukup pula Disney ni kan. Lepas tu ada pula mungkin Paris Unite Astro ke kan. Paris okay. Then you bayar lagi Astro RM150. Okay, all this kalau tengok satu persatu nampak kecil, nampak murah. Tapi bila kita kumpul dia semua, dan kita boleh tengok dia makan a large chunk of our money daripada tiap-tiap bulan. Okay, so bila gaji masuk je, bukan semata-mata you kena tengok, you kena bayar punya loan kereta, loan rumah tu nak kena bayar lah, ataupun you kena bayar sewa rumah, nak kena bayar bil air, you kena bayar bil elektrik, dan tambah pula all this permanent semi-permanent subscription you can bayar every single month. Okay, so my advice is cuba tengok balik satu persatu kan. So daripada yang first tip tadi, you boleh print out you punya debit card or credit card statement, you tengok balik kat situ, ataupun siapa yang subscribe guna PayPal, tengok balik PayPal, buka punya statement, tengok balik apa yang you subscribe every single month yang you kadang-kadang satu bulan tu tak tengok pun. It means that you don't need it. Okay, it means that you don't need it. Lepas tu itu satu. Kedua is dalam sebulan berapa kali yang kita buka benda, and does it justify the cost? Let's say contohlah macam sekarang orang dah sibuk kan, kadang-kadang tengok Netflix pun tak ada masa. Let's say katakanlah you subscribe Netflix, you bayar RM30. Tapi kalau dalam sebulan tu, okay, kalau dalam sebulan you tengok Netflix 2 kali je. So kalau RM30 bahagi 2 kali ni, sekali you tengok Netflix RM15. Sekali you tengok Netflix, harga dia RM15. Mahal tak? Mahal lah. So daripada you tengok Netflix RM15, baik you pergi tengok movie sebulan sekali RM15. Mungkin lagi best. Okay, so it means that we don't need it. Yes, betul. Hi Mia, thank you for coming. Spotify, iCloud. Okay. I memang sebab kenapa I boleh bagi tips ni, because I'm a subscriber. I subscribe lagi-lagi contoh macam sekarang pakai I memang subscribe iCloud, bayar tiap-tiap bulan what? I think RM50, RM60 yang ada semua features tu, yang siap ajar fitness plus lah, music lah. But the thing is I use it every single day. Every single day bila I workout, I memang pakai iPhone app ni tunjuk. iPhone app ni kan, it's very fun. Tak adalah I suruh you guys subscribe, but what I'm telling you is that when you subscribe something, you use it every single day. Macam ni kan. This is a fitness plus. Betul. Okay. So dia macam ada coach. Jadi everyday bila I running dekat treadmill kat okay, ada coach cakap best gila. Right. So yeah. So yeah, Mira, thank you. Spotify, iCloud, Apple Music, apa lagi yang ada? I know there's a lot of subscription based di sana. So cuba tengok balik satu persatu and engage balik. How much are you using it? So jadi kalau you tak pakai banyak pun, it means you don't really need it. It's just a one, maybe to look cool, maybe for that one or two occasion. Okay, lagi satu, the problem with subscription is that, let's say contoh lah, dia charge you sebulan RM5. Okay, masa kita nak subscribe RM5 tu rasa, RM5 je. Okay dah boleh subscribe. So what happens is that bila kita subscribe RM5 ni, kita terlupa. We don't, kita tak ingat pun RM5 ni, tak ingat. And every single month dia charge RM5. Let's say contoh kalau dalam balance account you, let's say ada RM1,500 ke kan, you baru dapat gaji ke apa ke, a high chance kalau ada subscription tolak RM5 or RM4.90, RM4.99, you takkan nampak pun. Mungkin you ingat macam, okay ni ada beli kacang kot. You tak nampak pun. Okay. So the thing is about subscription, masa kita nak subscribe, it's very easy untuk nak subscribe and macam, okay murah je. But then when we subscribe, it becomes a hidden vampire that is sucking your blood money. Dia makan tiap bulan sikit. Let's say RM5 per month. Then kalau sebulan dah ada RM60. Setahun RM60. So that RM60 tu you can do so many things. RM60 kalau ambil live takkan boleh dapat RM200,000, RM300,000. Okay, RM60. Bayangkan, that is a lot. Okay, it is really important macam kat mana kita letak kita punya duit. Okay, right. Okay, on to the next step. Alright, pay towards your debt. Okay, so yang ni personal sikit kan. So kenapa yang ni salah satu tips untuk to achieve, towards minimalism. Okay, because this minimalism or Moneymalism, whatever you want to call it, okay, of course I akan pakai minimalism kan. So basically this journey, okay, this minimalism, it is always a journey. Dia takkan sampai satu masa macam, okay lah aku dah cukup, dah tak ada apa-apa. Let's say contoh lah, for example, you punya financial goal is to have at least 5 million inside your bank account. Say dulu RM1 kan, tapi sekarang naik sikit 5 juta. Sekarang RM1 tak cukup dah tak? Okay, let's say you punya goal ialah to have 5 million in your banking account. Let's say semua orang dalam ni, siapa yang tengah tengok live or recording, let's say, okay, you punya end goal adalah untuk nak ada 5 million dollars, okay, in your banking account. Okay, let's say you work your ass off, okay, you kerja, naik pangkat, invest, trade, you dapat, alhamdulillah, at least you dapat, one day you dapat this 5 million dollars inside your banking account. Does it end there? Tak pun. You mesti akan kena fikir, okay, what am I going to do with this 5 million? That is the thing about financial goal. So, okay, bila you ada this goal financial, let's say bila you dah set, okay, aku nak ada 5 juta, the thing is, dia tak stop kat situ. Dia takkan stop kat situ. Dan bila you dah pakai ada 5 juta, bila 5 juta mula sikit, apa you kena buat? Alamak, dah sikit lah pula, kan tak cukup pula untuk retirement. Dia kena fikir balik, okay, apa nak kena buat. Okay, macam nak tambah balik. So that's why practicing minimalism, it is always a journey. Okay, bila habis ada tak destination? Ada. Okay, when we die. Okay, now honestly speaking, then our journey is definitely over. Right? So it means that bukan tak payah ada goal, bukan. It means that we have to do it every single day. Okay? We have to practice. Okay? All these good values, all these good characters have to be practiced. Okay? Have to be nurtured. Dia bukan one off. That's why dalam kehidupan, nothing works yang macam dia bukan macam one hit wonder punya songs. Okay, macam ada satu lagu sampai 10-20 tahun boleh survive. Okay, lala habis tak? Mati tak kan? Sama tak? Jadi in life, anything that is very very important to you, it has to be nurtured, it has to be done every single day. Dia tak boleh macam, okay aku dah dapat ni, tak ada. Okay, bila you let's say you dah ada, when let's say you want to be a good investor, okay, to become a good investor you have to have a good investing habits. Dia bukannya to become a good investor you have to have good investment goal. Okay lah, aku nak jadi good investor ni. When I am able to invest 500,000, I think I'm a good investor. It doesn't work that way. So to become a good investor, okay, as long as you live, you have to practice good investing habits. To become a good trader, okay, since I'm a trader kan, so to become a good trader, you have to have a good trading habits. And when we talk about habits, it is every single day, small impactful actions done. Okay, so that's why. Okay, so pergi balik towards your debt. So okay, kenapa debts is very very important? Okay, what happen is that when we have debts, okay, lagi banyak debts yang kita ada, okay, lagi banyak ruang yang dia akan duduk dekat dalam kepala. That rhymes kan? Okay, lagi banyak debts yang kita ada, lagi banyak ruang dia akan occupy kat dalam kepala kita. So dia ada dua impact as tu. So one is of course mentally. Okay. So there's a lot of ways to pay debts. Okay, I recommend you guys to jumpa you punya personal financial consultant, or kalau you ada personal financial planner, go talk to them how to pay your debts. Okay, ada banyak, ada snowball method lah, ada avalanche method lah, ada banyak method kan. Okay, so go study that and ask the right people. Jangan buka YouTube kan, nanti you ada your own idea, bahaya sikit lah. Okay, it's very very dangerous. Okay, so when you pay towards your debt, pay at least, okay, at least RM100 towards your debt. Okay, there are certain debts that macam sentiasa bertambah. Contoh credit card. Okay, lagi time-time macam ni, kadang ada orang masuk gaji lambat ke apa ke, they have to spend using their credit cards, and it's very very memanglah kalau orang kata credit card ni is a smart thing to do sebab dapat banyak benefit. Okay, memang benefit credit card ni dia ada banyak, I would say a lot. Okay, cumanya kalau this one negative thing about a credit card, which is emotional spending. Okay, this one cons of credit card ni, dia outweigh terus all these pros of owning a credit card. That's the problem. Okay, let's say contoh credit card kan, dapat point free, dapat cashback 10% lah, dapat minyak free, every time shopping kat Jasco dapat tolak 5%, every time pakai Maybank dapat ni, dapat banyak-banyak benda kan. Okay, memang ada banyak. In terms kalau tengok, kalau kira pasal duit kan, and kita compare balik apa yang kita spend, memang I boleh sampai ribu-ribu save pun boleh. Okay, memang boleh. Depends lah berapa banyak you spend. Okay, but contoh kan, salah satu cons of having a credit card is emotional spending. Okay, so this one cons of emotional spending ni, dia boleh terus outweigh terus all these good things about having credit card. So that is benda yang sangat bahaya lah, right? So pay towards your debt. Try to finish off your debt one by one. Cuba list down all your debts. Okay, cuba tengok mana yang value yang paling banyak, dan tengok yang, okay, you sort ascending daripada paling banyak sampai paling sikit. Cuba clear off one by one. Cuba clear off yang paling sikit dulu. Okay, and then bila you clear off yang paling sikit, ini example don't take this as a financial advice. Please go to talk to your licensed financial planner. Okay, this is what I've done lah. I don't have a lot of hutang pun. Okay, so you tengok balik main paling sikit, and then you try to slash off one by one, and then makin lama you akan nampak, you punya beban pemikiran tu mesti akan berkurang. Okay, less hutang, less anxiety, more think, more ways to become happy, to be more happy. So insyaAllah, right? Yo, alamak, kita tinggal 10 minit je. I'm having fun talking to you guys. Thank you so much spending your time. Okay, next is invest. Okay, so basically, so banyak orang terlalu fokus dekat saving. Jadi I want to pergi sikit dekat investment. So basically bila kita first starting a job, okay, bila kita first starting a job, we are thinking about saving our money, okay. Kita saving nak beli barang-barang ke, kita saving untuk shopping, kita saving untuk nak retirement. Okay, retirement maybe orang tak fikir sangat lah, biar hantar EPF je kan. I hope kita tak macam tu lah, okay. Take control of your retirement, don't only leave it to EPF, try plan for your retirement. You will get surprise of how much sebenarnya tak cukup pun kat EPF tu, right? So invest kan, okay. So basically kita first start kerja, bila kita first ada duit, kita banyak fikir nak save untuk nak buat ni, right? So I am encouraging you guys just to invest. Bukan invest banyak pun tau, tak payah invest like macam 10,000 ke 5,000 ke, tak payah. Just let's say contoh kalau you ada RM50 or even RM100 kan, cuba you try invest. Okay, sekarang ni ada banyak apps yang very very simple ways that you can invest. Ada Rais, okay, ada Wahid Investment yang boleh invest as low as RM100. Okay, so try to put paling minimum amount, tapi kalau let's say you rasa berat, jangan letak lah. Okay, kalau let's say contoh, sebab most of the apps is minimum amount is RM100. Tapi kalau that RM100 effect you punya lifestyle, tu rasa macam tak boleh makan, janganlah invest. Maksudnya you tak ready, you're not prime for invest yet. Okay, but if you have the extra money, you shopping tak tentu arah, macam beli banyak kan. Okay, so why not you just take RM100, try to invest kat situ. And cuba try you tengok you punya performance year after year. Okay, atau jangan tengok tiap-tiap hari lah, or maybe month after month pun still okay, but you know, investment kita selalu nak tengok along horizon kan. Okay, so cuba tengok every single month ataupun every single year, tengok how is your investment doing. Okay, why? Because I really want to educate you guys on investment, because this compounding effect is very powerful. You can search, cari je lah kat YouTube, the powerful of compounding effect or whatever the title is, you mesti akan jumpa like, you know, compounding is a very very good way to multiply your, right? So cuba to invest. Okay, right, next step, dah kena cepat dah. Pack a meal. Pack a meal. Okay. With Grab Food, kita ada Food Panda, kita ada Aliments, ada Mac Delivery, KFC Delivery, Domino's, endless. Okay, kita ada endless choice of food. And kita tak payah keluar pun, tunggu je ding dong kat depan tu, keluar pintu terus ambil kan, thank you, bagi tip ke kan. Alright, so why not try to pack a meal. Okay, bila kita pergi kerja kata bila kat rumah, try, kalau kat rumah masak lah. Okay, let's say kalau kita dah terbiasa, let's say one day breakfast order, tengah hari pun order, minum petang order, makan malam order, why not just take satu portion of your eating, let's say contoh you boleh ambil you punya, ambil lah yang makan tengah hari contoh. Okay, ataupun nak senang sikit, minum petang kan, ambil minum petang. So why not you just take satu bahagian of your eating time, you just cook for yourself. Okay, ataupun pack a simple meal. Mesti I think it's very very good lah, daripada every single time kita order. Bayangkan this, I think banyak orang tak perasan kot. Katakanlah sekali order you kena bayar delivery RM4. Guys, this is normal lah, normal cost. Katakanlah sekali delivery you bayar RM4. Jadi RM4, kalau kita ambil senang je, katakanlah kita average out sehari sekali you order. Sehari sekali jadi RM4. Sorry lah, kena pakai calculator juga. RM4 darab 30 hari. Sebulan you spend RM120 hanya untuk bayar dekat syarikat tu je untuk delivery. RM120 guys. RM120 tu kalau kita beli dekat Econ Safe ke, dapat banyak sangat, seriously. Kan ayam seekor baru RM15 kan, sayur-sayur semua baru RM4.5, RM6, RM2.5 sayur. So bayangkan untuk delivery semata-mata is already RM120 kalau kita order sehari sekali, and sekali order you kena bayar RM4. Okay, so itu baru delivery, belum I cakap pasal harga makan lagi. So you bayangkan. Okay, so one simple step you boleh take towards minimalism or minimalism is try to cook yourself, try to pack a meal. Bukan perubahan drastik, jangan buat perubahan drastik. I tak recommend buat perubahan yang drastik. Just ambil this one simple step. Kalau contoh breakfast dah biasa order, so why not you start the day with your own cook. Okay, senang je guys, buat overnight oat ke, you boleh masak overnight oat, lagi lah senang. Ambil oat, letak situ, letak air, you campak sikit buah, dah simpan peti ais. Besok pagi makan. It's fulfilling, it's good, it's nutritious. Tak banyak fats, okay, tak banyak sugar. Jangan letak maple syrup banyak tu dah kan. Okay, so like a meal. Right, kita pergi pada kita punya last tip. Okay, last tip ni I suka. Jom kita tengok apa last tip. Okay, last tip, spend nothing next week. Tak payah spend apa-apa minggu depan. Okay, so benda ni dia flexible sikit lah. Okay, benda ni dia flexible sikit lah. So basically, so why not? Okay, ada orang yang buat benda ni, okay, yang I pernah jumpa, yang dia tak spend apa-apa for 1 month. Okay, ada yang tak spend apa-apa for 2 months. Right? So one tip I nak bagi, the last tip for today is try not to spend anything. Jimat banyak masak sendiri. Hi husband, thank you join. Okay, betul tu. Masak sendiri memang jimat. Kan? Okay. So basically the last tip is try not to spend anything. Okay, spend nothing next week. Maksudnya kalau berjaya buat memang terbaik lah, okay. Because I think most of the people barang-barang makan kat rumah ada je. Okay, kadang contoh kita ada Maggi ke, ada banyak Maggi kan. Cuba kita try habiskan makan Maggi ke, sayur-sayur kat dalam tu. Okay, apa yang frozen yang kita ada. Okay, in terms of food. Tak perlu nak shopping, tak perlu beli baju. Kalau kita dah biasa every single week kita pergi shopping ke apa ke, kita beli barang online, benda small, benda-benda kecil-kecil kan. All this cikadis kan. Okay, so try not to spend anything next week. Okay. So take this challenge onto yourself. Tengok kalau you boleh buat ke tak boleh buat ke. Okay, it's not that hard actually. Sebenarnya mudah je untuk spend anything for one whole week. So that is my challenge to you guys. Right, so that is the concluding tip untuk 10 tips for today. Guys, thank you so much untuk siapa yang join live. I sangat-sangat appreciate you guys punya masa. Thank you so much siapa yang join live and also siapa yang tengah tengok recording. I really appreciate you guys joining me. And I believe in one thing. Okay, I believe that I truly deeply believe kita punya, I believe in our end goal. Okay, I believe in our end goal, and I truly believe that in order for us to achieve perpetual happiness, happiness yang berpanjangan, we don't money is not number one. Senang cerita macam tu lah. Okay, in order to achieve perpetual happiness, money is not number one. Okay, but the journey to get the money is. So contoh lah kan, kalau kita, katakanlah I ambil I punya situation lah. Okay, dulu I buat sale, I jual takaful kan. Okay, so jadi yang nak dapat perpetual happiness, bukannya I close lagi banyak sale. Okay, but dalam perjalanan I closing I punya sale tu, macam mana cara I close sesuatu sale? Okay, adakah I mengejar sale I sampai I lupakan I punya family, mak, ayah, anak-anak? Okay, sampai nak kejar, okay, nak kejar sale ni kan. Tapi mana tahu Yusof anak I tengah, daddy, boleh tak nak ni kan, boleh tak nak play? Tapi sebab nak kejar sale, I tolak tepi wifi ke apa ke. Okay, ataupun contoh I nak buat sale tapi I ketepikan I punya kesihatan. Okay, kejar sangat sale sampai makan tak jaga, exercise tak jaga. Guys, benda-benda ni semua tak boleh dibeli dengan duit. Okay, so for me, I truly believe that in order to achieve perpetual happiness, kita mesti kejar benda yang duit tak boleh beli. Kita mesti kejar benda yang duit tak boleh beli. Duit tak boleh beli family. Duit mungkin boleh beli perkahwinan, tapi duit tak boleh beli family. Duit mungkin boleh beli peralatan, equipment ke, ataupun makanan sihat-sihat ke benda kan, tapi dia tak boleh beli kesihatan. Benda-benda macam tu lah. So kesihatan, family, good friends, good family relationships, religion, agama. So money can't buy all those things. So that is my deep belief lah. Perpetual happiness does not equals to how much our money is in our banking account. So that's why I truly believe, and kalau kita ada belief yang sama, share these videos or share this to a lot of more people. So insyaAllah kita reach more people and we bring more impact to change people's life. Okay, to bring impact to other people's life insyaAllah. So guys, that is all for today. Thank you so much for joining me. And by the way guys, kalau you nak tengok two things, kalau you nak engage with a licensed financial planner, I you can go to okay. So by the way guys, if you want to consult with a licensed financial planner, you boleh pergi kat link kat bawah and then you just kat sini, okay, you just isi you punya details. Okay, that is one thing. And if you want to see all the previous Moneymalist show, and also you boleh pergi juga dekat link yang sama, and also you can just cari di YouTube ataupun dekat Facebook. Right guys, that is all for today. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. Inshallah until next time. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye guys.